Hi, it's Anna Perez, and I'm going to be telling my stories and my experiences of meeting Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Selena Gomez I met twice, and Justin I met once. Selena I met June 28, 2008, and it was at a Kansas City Wizards soccer game because, our soccer team was called the Wizards, and, Wizards are your place. And, Selena was 15 at the time. And basically, to meet her back then, it was really easy. Basically, all we had to do was pay for a ticket to the soccer game, and then we got to meet her. And the meet and greet was sponsored by Radio Disney Kansas City, and I totally forgot all the how much we waited and everything. But I remember we got to the game, and we got there early, and we waited in line. And then they started a meet and greet, and we were maybe kind of towards the middle, and started the meet and greet, and we went up to the table where she was at, and they had Radio Disney people there helping her get autographs. They had a Radio Disney backdrop, and she was there, and we gave her a present, and we just talked to her, and she talked to us, and then she signed some autographs for us, and I don't really have them all, but we got two little mini posters that we got from magazines that she signed. We got a big poster that she signed, and that came from a magazine. It was about maybe a little bit smaller than this Justin one. And then she signed my purse, and do I have that? Yeah, I have my purse in here. This is my box of most of my concert stuff. So yeah, this purse, it's really, really old. She was the first or second person to sign it, and you can't even see it. But her signature is right here in blue on this purse. Really old. And then, yeah, so she signed that for us, and basically we got 5 autographs from that signing, and another one is my camera. It's really old, it's broken. But she signed on my camera. She, when we met her, she signed 4 of our things. And then, we got done, and, it was my sister and, my cousin with me, and, yeah, we met her, and then after we were done, she got up from the table and, stood up and, gave me a hug. And, she didn't do it for any other person. I didn't even ask her to. She just, got up and gave me a hug. And I was like, aw. And, yeah, she was really nice. Oh, yeah, one of my other friends was with us, too. So, yeah, and so then we went and sat and watched the game. And, believe it or not, Selena sat right in front of us. And, she was, we were kind of, high in the balcony. And she was, it wasn't, a VIP section, but it was just, right. She was, kind of in bleachers, kind of on the side of the soccer field, and she was sitting directly below us. And so we kept looking at her, and we were Selena, Selena, and she turned around and waved at us. And her cousin Brandon was there with her, and so yeah, they made a video, and it's on her YouTube still. And she kicked the ball, the opening ball, and that stuff, and they were backstage hanging out in the dugout. And yeah, and so then halfway during the game, she got up to leave. And so, we kind of followed her, and she was, walking down the court, and on the side of the court, and so, we went around, and we, walked kind of around the stadium, and then there was, a grass hill, and so, we ran down the hill, and, she stopped right there. There were fans there, and she signed autographs and stuff, and so that's where I got my camera signed at. And so, yeah, that's that experience. And so, yeah, it was really fun. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's really different than what she was. So, yeah, for Justin, though, Justin's kind of a longer story. So, we met him with his VIP at the Believe Tour on October 26, 2012, and he came to Kansas City. Well, what happened was my mom... Well, when the tickets came out for Believe Tour, my mom had no money at all. She didn't buy us any tickets, and then they ended up selling out. So we were crying. We were oh no, we probably won't get to go. And so from the summer all the way up to the concert. Like, we were doing whatever we could to enter contests, to try to win tickets, and all this stuff. And so we entered so many contests, and then finally, like, a couple weeks, like maybe a week before the concert, my mom saw on Sprint Center's website, the venue, that there was this contest going on, and you had to first enter on the website and like register, and then you had to go to this block party they had. It was sponsored by Sprint Center and H&R Block, and it was 2 days before the concert. And so we went on October 24th, and it was a Wednesday. And I remember we got out of school, and like right as we got out of school, my mom she's all like, hurry up, let's get ready, let's go. And we had to be there at a certain time. We had to check in by like 5:15, and then so we checked in about like 4. And my mom they checked my mom's name off, and they we were talking to them as they were checking off my mom's name, and they were like, yeah, we had 2,000 people enter, but only 200 of them showed up, and they had a book full of names. And so yeah, so they crossed my mom's name off, and they had a little slip, and they put the slip, her name, in this spinner, kind of like a bingo spinner. And they were like, good luck, and yeah, so then we waited for 2-3 hours. Then they said they would draw the winners' names before 7 o'clock, and it ended up being at 6:30, and we waited there in the cold for a long time. They had some entertainment. It was really cool. But yeah, and my mom, she wanted to leave so badly. She's like, I'm not waiting out here for this long. But yeah, they had rules where if you won, you had to be at the spot within 5 minutes to claim your prize, or else you lose it and they give it to somebody else. So yeah, we waited with some new friends that we met there, and then it came time to draw the names, and it was my sister, me, and the friends we met, and we were all huddled together and cold, and we were crossing our fingers, and oh my god. And so then the guy, he spun the wheel a little bit, and he put down a name, and then he's like, and the winner to meet Justin Bieber, blah blah blah. And I was about to say the name, and then someone distracted him, and then he talked for a little bit, and then he's like, oh yeah, I got you the winner. And we were freaking out. And for some reason, I felt that it was gonna be us. I was just unsure of it, but I kind of knew. And so he finally said my mom's name, and then me and my sister flipped out. We just dropped to the ground and started bawling our eyes out, and we were just oh my god. And so we're oh my god, that's us. And we just flipped out, and we cried so hard. And then we had to run and find our mom, who was with our other sister. And so we were mom, hurry up, go, 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 go. And so my mom's okay, okay. And so then she ran to the stage, and then we kind of followed her, and she got the prize, and we were just bawling our eyes out, and everybody was looking at us and staring at us. And yeah, so we went to the stage, and we got our tickets, I think, that we won. And then yeah, they shut my mom's name off, and then they were taking pictures of us, and everybody was staring at us and all this stuff. It was weird. And yeah, so we got home, and we're oh my god, we're meeting Justin Bieber. And when we got to the car, we were calling on all our friends, and we're oh my god. And yeah, we were freaking out. And my mom's I didn't even expect that to happen. And yeah, it was really cool. It was a fun moment. And so then so Thursday we had school, and then Friday we didn't go to school at all. That was the concert. And we got all ready, and then we had our check-in time for VIP was 4 o'clock, something like that. And so we went to go check in, and we just waited in line, and then they let us inside, and then we had to wait inside until we went upstairs in the venue to go meet him. And so yeah, we just waited, and we got VIP passes, which are this right here. This is our VIP pass that we got. And then we also got bracelets, or wristbands out. I have a bunch of stuff in here, so I'll try to see if I can find them. We got 3 wristbands, and there they are. Here's the first one. It's kind of weird. Meet and greet. And then Justin Bieber. So yeah, so we got 3 of them, and this one, I think. It was like this one or this one. But it was for our autographed vinyl that we got. So we had to wear all 3 bracelets. And then after we met him, they cut one of the bracelets off, and then we got this autographed record vinyl. And yeah, and so then they let us keep it. So yeah, and so when we waited, so we were waiting, and then we finally went upstairs to go meet him, and we were like freaking out, and we were waiting in line. We saw Kenny, and he was there just like talking on his walkie-talkie on his cell phone, and then finally, like, it came our time to meet Justin. So it was really weird. I thought it was gonna be backstage, but it was actually like inside the venue. Like, if you've ever been in Sprint Center, they have like the whole round venue where they have like the merchandise booths and the concession stands and everything, and then we go inside the arena to like the seats. But yeah, so it was actually like in that part, like the walking part, and they just had a little tent set up with like barricades and stuff, and yeah, we were just there. And finally it came our time, so they like opened the curtain, and I walked in first, and my sister did, and I was like, "Hi, Justin," and like gave him a hug, and then my sister came and gave him a hug, and he asked us how we were, and we're like, "Good," and we told him that we loved him, and it was great to meet him, and then we took a picture, like it went by really fast. And like we hugged him, and then we got to the side of him, and they're like, "Hey, 1, 2, 3, picture." And then we're just like, "Hey, thank you so much." And then he was like, "Thank you so much." And then he's like, "I love you, sweetie." And he hugged us one more time really fast, and then we walked out. And it didn't even seem real at all, like at all. We were like, "What just happened?" And like I wanted to cry, but it was weird, you know. It was so cool though. But yeah, so then we like got escorted back outside, and we had to wait outside again until we got let back inside. But yeah, like we waited outside, and we were like freaking out. And then Kenny came up to the door where we were at, and there was like a little disabled girl who was in a wheelchair, and so Kenny opened the door for her, and she went in to meet Justin. And like we got mobbed as soon as people saw Kenny. Like other people just came and were like, "Oh my God," and it was so scary. And yeah, and so then the concert, we finally got let in for like about 45 minutes, and then we went to our seats, and the concert was amazing. We had like 3rd row seats, like right at the catwalk though. We were basically front row, and yeah, it was amazing. And I like cried. Oh my gosh! And like Fredo came out from under the stage and sat like right in front of us for like during a song, and we were like freaking out. We're like, "Alfredo, Alfredo!" And we said hi to him, and yeah, and so then that's basically what happened, and it was really cool. The things we got for VIP with Justin, we got this bag. This came with our VIP. We got this scarf, Justin. This book with just a bunch of pictures of him. We got a bookmark. We got a lot of stuff. And then we also got this thing, which is our vinyl, and it's autographed. The paper is actually, my sister has her autograph hanging up, and it's like hanging on the wall and everything. So yeah, but we got like an autograph too of it, and yeah, so we got that. And like the person that gave us the VIP saw my mom after the show, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you're the one who won, like here, we have some stuff for you," and she gave us it. It was really cool. So that's basically for Justin. Now for Selena, my friend Brandy, she's from Arkansas, she actually bought my Selena VIP for me, and she bought it the day, actually April 19th this year, the day that I saw Emblem 3 in concert for the first time. Actually, it was really cool. And yeah, I was like freaking out. And so yeah, our concert was November 17th at Sprint Center. And so it was just like a few days ago, and yeah, we were like so excited. So basically what happened with that was the day of the concert, we ended up meeting Emblem 3. We had passes to the radio station, and we went there, and we met them, we saw them perform, and then we followed them to the venue, and then yeah, then we went to go eat, and then we came back to check in for VIP. So we checked in for VIP, and our check-in was 4:45, but we didn't get inside till like 5, and then we checked in. It was like about 5:15, and we just like waited, and we got all our stuff. We went through security, and then we got our like VIP pass, and our ticket, and then they scanned our ticket, and we went and we waited backstage for an hour and a half. From 5:30 to 7, and Christina Grimmie started performing at 7, and we got done about halfway through Christina's set, and we made it to our seats, like 2 or 3 songs left of Christina Grimmie's, and yeah, we waited a long time for Selena, but yeah, so, we waited in line, we met some friends, talked to them, and then we met Selena, and basically, I just told her that she saved my life, I gave her a present, my friend Brandy gave her a present. It was like a scrapbook, and then she gave her a little onesie for Selena's little sister Gracie, and then some perfume, or some lotion or something for her cousin Priscilla. And then I gave her flowers and another little present, and it had some socks for Gracie, and a 9-page letter I wrote to Selena, and some other stuff for Priscilla. We got her a shot glass. And yeah, so Brandy went first to meet Selena, then I went, and I went up to Selena and I gave her a hug, and I'm like, these presents are for you because I wanted you to know that you saved my life and you helped me through so much, you inspired me to stop self-harming, and Who Says saved my life, and you're just really inspiring. And then she gave me another hug, and then she made a puppy dog face to me. She's like, oh, and I almost lost it at the point. I was like, oh my god. And so then we took a picture, and she put her arm around me. I felt her arm go behind my head, and then I was like, oh wait, can you do the rocker pose, a rock star pose? And she's like, yeah. And then she went like that, and I was like, oh my god. And then I gave her another hug, and then I left, and she's like, I love you, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the show. And I freaked out, and yeah, and I was I tried not to cry. I was holding it in so hard, and yeah, I walked out, and then I cut my VIP pass, just to know that you met her. And then I got a bag and a poster, and then we went to our seats. And our stuff for Selena that we got, well, here's our VIP pass, and she actually signed it on the back. We weren't allowed autographs inside. They said if we asked for autographs when we met her, our pictures wouldn't be uploaded. So yeah, rest of our stuff we got this really big poster. I'm not going to open it, but there's a really big poster of her, and she signed it. And then we got this stuff that came with our little bag. We got this snapback, and yeah, it was, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Yeah, and so we got that. And then we got these sunglasses. I haven't actually tried them on or anything. Yeah, they say Selena Gomez Stars Dance. And then, yeah, that's all we got. And then here's my ticket. And this came with it. Our back. And it says, everything I touch turns to love. And yeah, that's what we got with her VIP. And here is my Emblem 3 autograph that I got earlier during the day. And so yeah, so that's basically all what we got with our Selena VIP. And so yeah, then we went to our seats and we saw the concert, and it was really cool. I loved Emblem 3 so much, of course, and I cried during 3,000 Miles. And then when Selena performed, I cried during Who Says and Love Her Remember. And wow, it was just an amazing concert. And so yeah, and so then after the concert, if you've been paying attention to her tour, she's been going outside, and after the show, and signing autographs and taking pictures, selfies, and doing Instagram pictures with the fans outside. So me and my sister and our friend heard about that. So me and my sister left at Encore, as soon as the lights went down after she sang Undercover, we rushed out of there, and I was like, oh no, she's singing Come and Get It. And I was like, no, I don't want to miss this song. But yeah, as soon as we saw fangirls running, we were like, oh my god, we have to go. So we ran, and we waited there, and my friend Brandy was still inside watching the concert, and she came out, and she was kind of upset because she couldn't fit where we were, she couldn't get any room, and she couldn't come up where we were, and I was like, well, you have to leave early. So yeah, and there's already a lot of people out there when we got there. So we just went to the gate, the barricade, and we waited, and then the concert ended, and a bunch of people came out, and the space was actually really big where she was gonna be at. there's like a loading dock, and she came out, and it was like, it kind of made it this way, around this way, to like this grass area over here, and then there was like the driveway, the pathway, and there's another side. And she went all the way around, and so we like made friends with security before she came out, and we were just like talking to them and just, you know, whatever, making friends. And then they're like, yeah, when she comes out, well, you'll know, because like we have to push on the barricade because everybody like pushes it, and so it won't fall over. And so she came out, and our side was kind of calm, and so that didn't really happen. We just like kind of screamed and everything, and then she came over to us first, and so she came over, and she kind of like walked past us, but then she came back, and then she like stood right in front of us and took an Instagram picture, and her cousin Priscilla took the picture, and then we're like, Selena, can you sign this? And so that's where I got my VIP pass signed, and so I was like, Selena, please sign this, and she did, and so then she like walked around, and she like signed everybody, and then she came back around, and she went to the other side. So she came back around, and I stuck out another poster of mine, and it's this. We passed these out for people to hold up during the concert, but it didn't really work out. But yeah, we had this, and she signed it right here. And yeah, so she came back around, and I got another autograph. So I got 3 autographs. So I have a total of 8 autographs from her. So I have this, my VIP pass, the paper, and then my big poster. And so that's 3 autographs that I got that day. So yeah, so that's basically it. And it was really fun. I love Selena so much, and Justin so much. And that's basically how my experiences went. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching this. Sorry it's so long. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, just like follow me on Twitter, DM me, tweet me at fame__ANA. And yeah, so bye.